New Year, everybody. Hope you all had a fantastic Christmas and New Year. I had a marvellous Christmas in Germany. However, unfortunately, I spent New Year's at work, which was rather lame. But yeah, I guess some of you know I've started the New Year in a bit of bad shape, and that's that I low-sided the other day. Crashed my poor little SV. Poor baby. I was out with Ian in front, went for a little bimble down to Goodwood. I was a little bit hungry, wasn't quite concentrating, and it was really damp on the roads. We'd come through a lot of flooded areas. We went through one road that was actually signed as being closed, but cars were coming the other way just about, so we made our way round. See, I'm just prepping you with all the excuses first. And anyway, we were going at quite a pace, and I just wasn't concentrating. Came round a left, I ended up towards the right-hand side of my lane, and there was immediate right, and it just looked really tight. I didn't like the look of it, and then I started target fixating on the mud to my left, so completely my own fault. No one else to blame apart from myself, no real excuses, and to be honest, it's been coming for a while, I think. Whenever I go on ride-outs that are a bit beyond my pace, my bum starts twitching a bit. So as you can see here, and this is what it was like on the day, I kept losing my mate, and then unfortunately, when he realised that I'd been gone a while, he had to come back and find me in the grass. As far as crashes go, it was quite slow. I managed to scrub off some speed first, and straightening up, and then instead of dropping the bike and swinging right down around the bend, I ended up just kind of staying straight, looking at the mud, thinking, oh, I don't want to go there. But there I went, and down I went in the mud, so it was a nice soft landing, and then I kind of slipped down the road, which was made easier by the mud. And I stood there for a while looking at my bike. I tried lifting it up on my own, but couldn't because it was on a slope. And then eventually my mate came back, and we lifted it up. I'll show you a bit more footage, hopefully. So let's take a quick look at the bike. I'd come off once before at Rockingham, having high-sided, and had fixed her up a bit before. So things like the tape there, that was on a previous dent, new nose cone, that was a new handlebar. Anyway, as you can see from the damage, this has all come away from the nose. Nose is all cracked there. Light indicator, I think looking at it, the radiator's bit bent again. Some of the paint came off when I was jet washing it clean. Dented exhaust, another broken indicator. This was pretty much scratched up from the last time I came off. That's all pretty original there and there. So it's not too bad. I've just fallen out of love with the bike now. So I'm now on the girlfriend's bike, the CBR 600F, which is a fine bike, I have to say. I feel like I could ride up a tunnel in it. But we're on our way now to look at a V-Strom 650, which I could probably do with the 1000, but this one's going at a bargain basement price because I've fallen out of love with my bike. However, looking at it this morning, it's not too bad. I mean, I could probably, of course I can fix it up. I just can't be arsed, that's the problem. So yeah, absolutely gutted about coming off. I'd literally just 2 minutes before coming off thought to myself, you know, I've never come off on the road, I've only done it on track where I was pushing it, so maybe I can just go ahead and buy a brand new bike and not worry about ever crashing it. And then that happened, and now I'm back to square one of thinking, oh, I don't want to spend too much money on a new bike. Not after that. Where's my mate gone? What the hell? Oh, have I missed a turn? Yep, obviously missed a turn. Oops-a-daisy. So yeah, so now I'm back to square one. I'm thinking, oh, I just need to run around. So maybe I'll fix up my SV, although the bike I just went to look at was quite nice. So who knows? McLaren! Oh, wicked! Let's go inside and have a look around. He's a boy. See, I just haven't got the f***ing anymore. Absolutely scared of crashing all the time. So it's weird. I came home and told the missus, who wasn't too happy, but she laughed and said I was a real biker now because of my attitude, which at the time was, I think if the bike hadn't been running I'd have been quite upset, but it was still just about rideable, so I managed to get it home. And I was laughing about how fun the crash was in terms of, you know, landing nicely in the mud and having a little slide down the road. So yeah, what a great start to the year, eh? So yeah, target fixation, my enemy, man. Like that's what I was saying, that I just kind of knew it was coming. For ages I've been struggling with sort of tight bends, downhill bends, and I think this was just the inevitable really. Something I really need to work on. I've never been that comfy with the SV. I think especially ever since I stacked it at Rockingham, I just don't trust the front end, and I know it's all going to be to do with myself. I just can't trust myself. Instead of blaming the bike, I should look at my own riding ability. But this bike, this feels so planted. I've said it before, I just feel like I can ride up the inside of a tunnel. Deep down I'm still hiding this fact that I cannot take tight bends very confidently. I keep looking towards where I don't want to go, and I take them quite wide, and so it's something I'm going to have to work on. We're going to have to find some tight twist steers and just keep going up and down them. I feel like I know all the theory, it's just putting it into practice. You know, one like this. See, I'm just edging round, I'm getting closer towards the edge. My heart's beating a little bit faster then. I think one of the problems I have is not using the positive throttle. I'm in too high a gear. So much of biking is about confidence, how you feel, it's where your head's at. And that's the thing, you know, there's nothing wrong with my SV650, really, but I haven't got confidence in it. We're getting petrol. Can we get a bag of Maltesers as well? Bloody double decker. To be honest, a double decker isn't all that great, is it? I'm not a big fan of nougat. Yeah, it's alright, but it just, I don't know, it just screams sugar. It's a bit like a crunchy. Yeah, but it's just sugar, isn't it? Chocolate doesn't seem so sugary, it seems a bit more gooey and chocolatey and yummy. Yeah, Yorkie bar is what you want.
I don't like the chocolate.
No?
I like the biscuit and raisin.
Ah. So, anyway guys, ride safe. Ride safer than me. And catch you soon. Take care. Took that really badly as well. Fucking hell. I'm awful. Yeah. Still myself. I can't stop looking now at the curb. Bloody hell. Oh, fucking hell. Almost.